Welcome everybody to another episode of Behind the Name 77. I'm your boy Boo Dilla.
And your boy Prince J. Ron.
And we got a special guest in the building. We haven't had no one, I don't think, from MOB yet. We ain't had no one from MOB yet. This dude right here now, man, he in my eyes, he got a whole different unique style, man, in the Chicago footwork culture, you know what I'm saying? MOB, like I said, SuckaFree. What's going on, Brody?
Hey man, what's happening, man? How you doing, man? Salutations to everybody out there in the world, man. For y'all that don't know who I am, man, it's your boy SuckaFree. I represent MOB. You feel me? And I'm honored to be here.
Man, hey, how you feeling today, though, bro? How you feeling, man?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm alive. I'm in the crib. I'm warm. You feel me? I ain't out there in that debauchery. You know
Snowstorm going on right now in Chicago. Man, for those around the world to know. Man. Well, without further ado, man, we want to get started with your beginnings, you know what I'm saying? So before you even got into with footwork and things like that, what was your upbringings, and when was the first time you saw footwork and got introduced to it? Okay, so we going way back.
Man, you feel me? Right, y'all want me to tell my age. I'm trying to keep it low key. But yeah, man, it go back, man. First things first, you know what I'm saying? Born on the west side of Chicago, you know what I'm saying? I grew up, you know what I'm saying, on Cermak and Kirkland, in the K-Town area. You feel me? So I got a lot of family over there. Upbringing, man, I started like any other kid my age, you know what I'm saying? I'm 35, by the way. It started with any kids my age, you know what I'm saying? I saw the man, you know what I'm saying? I saw that man. You know what I'm saying? One of the smoothest men on TV, you feel me? You feel me? I saw Mike, you feel me? So I saw that man Mike, you know what I'm saying? It was like, man, I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do that. But what was crazy was I loved all his videos except Thriller. Thriller used to scare the crap out of me. You feel me?
Hey, me and you both, bro.
Man, it was like, bro, I love this man, but I can't watch that part. I just can't watch the videos. I can't do it. So yeah, man. Later, like shortly after, I probably lived on the west side for like maybe 3-4 years of my life, and then I ended up moving to Indiana. Gary, Indiana, to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Later on in my life, I found out, of course, Michael Jackson was from Gary and stuff. So once I found that out, it was like, oh, word, you know what I'm saying? Turn up.
Yeah.
But, it was real. My dance life, you know what I'm saying? It was basic. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, dancing at house parties, family events and stuff like that. But what really kicked it off for me was it was a block party. This one back when the city, you know, Chicago had block parties and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was in my grandfather's house, because even though I lived in Indiana, I was still going to Chicago, like maybe, if not every weekend, every other weekend. That's all my family. So this one particular time, I ended up going to my grandfather's house and whole block party. So we out there, we getting it, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. They having a little dance contest. So at first I wasn't gonna, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't gonna do it. I'm just sitting back, I'm just watching, I'm enjoying. So my mama tapped me, tell me go out there. I don't know what happened, but just off the strength of my mama telling me to go, spaz out. Oh yeah, by the way, you know what I'm saying, I definitely want to dedicate this podcast to my mother. This is my background, you know what I'm saying? This is the woman that motivated me to do what I do today.
The queen right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
And it's crazy because yesterday was her birthday. Shout out little bro. Got little bro in here. So yeah, she tapped me. She like, yeah, go ahead and go out there. So I'm like, what? You sure? Go crazy. Go out there and go stupid. Showing out for my mom. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up losing somehow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know how I lost. I was just, you know what I'm saying, just dancing, imitating what I see on TV or whatever. And Buddy ended up hitting some works on me. Never seen it before. First time ever seeing it. You know what I'm saying? He all in my face with it. So I'm nervous. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. I'm thinking Buddy from the swing over here or something. You feel me? I back
That
up.
pressure, that Chicago footwork pressure.
I'm like, I don't know, Buddy finna kick me, hit me, like what's going on? Like I ain't never seen nobody move this fast, you know what I'm saying? In one spot, you know what I'm saying? Then he go here, and I hear in my face. It's like, hold on, wait a minute, bro, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? I quit. Talk about game over. I ain't signed up for this, you feel me? So I ended up losing. A couple of the people from the neighborhood was like, whole time, you should have won. You know what I'm saying? You really should have won. He only beat you because he hit the footwork and you didn't know how. You know what I'm saying? So this like 97, 98, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm dancing, but I wasn't
That's
even.
a long time ago, boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like 97, 98. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really footworking, but like I said, I'm doing my dancing thing. So fast forward about probably like another year. My friend Calvin Dotson, I'm still looking for this man to this day. If anybody's watching this and y'all know anybody by the name of Calvin Dotson, let him know that I am looking for him. I've been looking for that man for forever. Because he is the man that has literally taught me my first basics ever. You know what I'm saying? And these was the old school, the crisscross, you know what I'm saying? The crisscross open up the little bunny hop joint, you know what I'm saying? The left, right, the left, hit the left 3 times, right 3 times, you know what I'm saying? Just switch it up 1, 2, and that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You got nothing else for you feel me? So yeah, he ended up showing me those moves and everything. I'm like, oh, so that's what this is. Cause I think he ended up joining a dance group. I can't remember the name of the dance group, but I know it's one of them old ones, like maybe House-O-Matics or K-Fine or something like that. Whoever was on the West Side, whatever West Side groups. I'm still learning my history.
Right.
So yeah, he taught me those little moves or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, mind you, I'm still living in Indiana at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still back and forth. I still ain't really went to no hardcore Chicago parties or nothing like that. I'm taking everything that I'm learning in Chicago and bringing it to Indiana with me. Because there's nothing going on out there.
Right.
At this time, but before, you know what I'm saying, technology really upgraded and they caught up. But at one point, boy, Indiana,
Hey, that's a journey though.
That's a journey.
I mean, it was, but it wasn't. You know what I mean?
It's a different state.
And the reason why
it was really it's literally a 30-minute drive. Now, if you was coming from the west side, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, that's a little journey. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the west side, it's a little journey. Or coming from the low end south, coming from the deep south end. If you come from like low end south, like anywhere past 55th, then yeah.
And we talking about the 90s where there was no like Lyft, Uber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
none of that. Yeah,
right, that's what I'm saying.
You ain't had no Lyft, you was dead.
Right, people wasn't even
no
from a 5-block radius. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, it was other ways to get to Indiana that I ended up. It was other ways to get from Chicago to Indiana, public transportation wise, that I ended up finding out later on in life. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. At that time, being a young and a shorty, oh yeah, wasn't nothing cracking. It was dead. Exactly. Wasn't nothing cracking. It was dead. You know what I'm saying? My mama didn't take me nowhere. I didn't go nowhere. You feel me? It was over with. You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, wasn't no technology, wasn't no YouTube, Facebook, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't like I can tune in on anything. You feel? I just had to sit back and wait and hope I was going to my people's crib the next weekend. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't go,
I can see how thirsty you will be though once you get to the party though. Like
once I got to my first party, we're gonna get to that though. Don't worry.
Right.
So yeah, I'm fast forward a little more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and up it a little bit, get to the 2000s, get to the nitty gritty. So, coming out of high school, I graduated 2004. So this was like 2003. 2003, started my, like 2003, 2004, I started my first dance group called the Heavy Hitters. This one I was like heavy into dancing. Everybody know who I am by now. You know what I'm saying? I'm known in all the parties. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Got my little, celebrity status, if you want to say it, my little clout back then or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody knew I was the dancing maniac. Dancing Maniac. Wow. But anyway, so yeah, started my first group, Heavy Hitters. We strictly dancing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Still back by it. At this point, you know what I'm saying, my footwork roots have kind of dwindled down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really into it like I was, you know what I'm saying, back when I was younger, because I ain't seeing it as much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in Indiana, you know what I'm saying? Now this is where you come in, J-Rod. I'm in Indiana. I started this group named the Heavy Hitters. We was under a dude named Kelvin Bride. I don't know if you remember that name, but it was under this man. It was under the dude named Kelvin Bride. He had a little thing, a little place that we used to practice at called the Tag Center. Now, now watch this. Now, we was having our own Indiana version of a dance down. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, remember I told you I was taking stuff from Chicago. Yeah.
Oh my God!
This is the first time we met. This is the very first time we met. Yeah. This is the very first time we met.
If you talking about what I think you talking about,
Yep. That's exactly what I'm talking
ahead,
about.
bro. Go ahead, bro.
Roll, Crystal, and she had her little buddy, whoever they was cool with at the time, and he dipped off, and we had to go chase him and go catch him and bring him back. Like, who chasing the grown man? Like, right. Anyway, so we're gonna get into that.
Go ahead.
So we started the dance group or whatever. Dude say he want the little event to be like You Got Served, this, that, and other. You know what I'm saying? His Indian University, You Got Served, and stuff like that. The look on your face is priceless right now. I love it. So yeah, we doing all of this. Wait, no. I'm going too far. Let me back up a little bit. Let me back up.
Yeah, take your time. Go into
going too far here. Let me back up just a little bit. I completely forgot about TKO, Total Chaos. This is where I first seen footwork. No. I'm still on the right path. Because I had Heavy Hitters before TK. I'm a little faded, so y'all just got to work with it. I'm on the right path. I did Heavy Hitters first. Then I met TK. Okay, here we go. Boom. Yeah. So, boom. You. Yeah, I still got to go back a little more. I'm going to these little parties and stuff. I end up linking up with a homie of mine, my man Tristan. Shout out to my boy Tristan. Can't remember his last name right now, but we was cool. We was in school. He was from the city too. He took me to my first Chicago party, and trying to remember, it was in the hundreds. It wasn't too far from my grandmother's crib. My grandmother stayed on 122nd and Emerald, and so it was like right down the way, like probably on like Wallace or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of the street, but no, we in there, and you know what I'm saying? It's dark and hot. That's all I remember. Dark and hot, boy. I mean, it's like walking into an oven when we went down there. But it was just kids, it was girls everywhere. It was like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like, I'm nervous because I ain't never seen this many people in the basement at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I done been to plenty parties, but this bad boy was like, is it safe in here? You know what I'm saying? We got the capacity, like, is it enough oxygen for everybody to spread around, stuff like that? Is it enough oxygen? Hot. Did I underdress? What was the dress code for this? Like, why y'all ain't tell me what I was getting myself into? Like, I got a velour outfit on. Like, do you realize how hot I am right now? Velour, folks. Niggas don't remember velour. So, yeah, we in the party and everything, you know what I'm saying? I get my first little juke and everything. This one, the whole, hold me up, all that, you know what I'm saying? All that going down. I'm loving it, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a bliss, you feel me? So, boom, a circle break out. And boy, they going nuts. I'm like, oh my God. Like, they hit me. I'm like, oh, that's what, you know what I'm saying, they was doing, you know what I'm saying, back when we were shorties and everything. So that's what it looked like now? Wow, that's crazy. All right, cool. So that was my first little house party. It was some no names that was doing it. The next following weekend, I go to Markham Skating Rink. That's my first time seeing Lil Chris. That's my first time seeing Lil Chris. You was there. Charles was there. All y'all was there. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all in the room. You know what I'm saying? Right in front of that. Y'all know where y'all be at in the room. Right by that speaker. That's right by the speaker. Gate. Y'all gate by the speaker. Boom. Y'all in there going at it. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Chris, I don't know. Like Lil Chris is one of my favorites. A lot of people don't know about Lil Chris. A lot of people don't get Lil Chris his flowers and talk about him. But Lil Chris is a dog monster freak off a leash. You understand me? All your favorite footworkers, anybody who claim they ain't never took an L, I'm telling you they took an L to that man. They took an L to that man. Because I ain't see him take one every time I saw him. Now, I ain't saying he ain't never took no L, but I'm just saying when I saw him, he didn't take one. So yeah, see him for the first time. And y'all was going at that boy head. I mean, coming at his neck, back to back, running trains, all type of stuff. It was him, I want to say Turbo, and a couple other people. And y'all was just going, and he did something. It was like a trip into a spin. I'm trying to remember exactly, but that move is what made me say, yep, I want to learn how to do this. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm in. I want to learn how to do stuff like I gotta learn how to do that because he tripped in front of y'all and spun the other way and completely lost me because I thought he was going this way and he went that way. I was like, yep, I want to learn how to do this. I'm getting in on this. All right, so now we caught up. So now I'm still doing the heavy hitter stuff and all this. Now we caught up. This is when I actually meet you. You know what I'm saying? So this is when I actually meet you. I've seen you at this point, you know what I'm saying, from the Mark from Shady Rink and all that. So this is when I actually meet you. So this is when I talk about the dance down and all of that. We setting it up. Y'all come to our practice spot. You know what I mean? He bring y'all. He like, this is one of the groups that's gonna compete. And you know what I'm saying? You dig whatever. He instantly, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, these are the people that was at the skate rink. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm in shock. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. Right? I'm in Indiana. Don't nobody know y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starstruck. I'm like, buddy, y'all know who these people is right now. I'm like, bro, these niggas is going like, oh my God. You know, I'm shook. It was you, Crystal Rowe, and like I said, whoever her homie was or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, so we, you know what I'm saying, if you remember, we kicking it, y'all hitting y'all works, y'all showing us little moves and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, oh, you know what I'm saying, you was humble, you was like, yeah, man, I'm J around, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying, I bang what have you know what I'm saying, that's my group, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So that following week, we end up going to Olympic Skate World.
Yeah.
Olympic Skate World. We ended up running into you again at Olympic Skate World because we was promoting the dance down and everything. We had our little flyers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it was, you know what I'm saying, that was another little epic meet, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was in there going at it against creation and stuff like that. Like, the circles was heavy. The circles was real heavy back then, like heavy. And it was crazy because that's what the girls was interested in back then. So that's what motivated everybody to dance. You know what I'm saying? It was just something to hear the girls go, oh my God, did you see that? It's like, yeah. Like, yeah, I do this. So yeah, we set up the dance down and everything. So boom, it's the day of the dance down. So I ain't never tell you, but after we watched y'all do y'all thing at the little skate rink and stuff, I tried to make up a whole little footwork routine right then and there. I'm like, bro, we gotta put this in our routine because one of the crews that we was going against was named Extreme. I can't remember them. I gotta shout them out.
Extreme.
Yeah, Extreme was they was before us. Honestly, that's how Heavy Hitters got started. Heavy Hitters got started because we was set up to battle them because they was the only real true dance team in Indiana at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely gotta shout them out, definitely gotta put them on because if it wasn't for Extreme, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? They even tried to recruit me, but I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna get a squad to work against y'all. Cause I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, put in because they was deep. You know what I'm saying? They was deep, baby. They was like probably 15, 20 members deep almost, if I'm not over exaggerating. But they was cool. And they was cool with Final Phase. So Final Phase was putting them on to a lot of stuff. They had a lot of moves and a lot of routines. They maybe don't want to admit that. I don't know how 100% that is, but I knew what their style of dance was, you know what I'm saying, compared to everybody else. So when they were performing and stuff, and I would see them at the skating rink and stuff, I was just sitting there looking like, wait, that looks familiar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? And the whole time, it's they stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't hating or nothing like that. They were definitely good performers. So yeah, the dance down come. I came to make that routine because I knew that they were gonna have some footwork, some type of footwork routine in their arsenal. And mind you, we didn't have no type of footwork experience at all. So we was pretty much winging it. You feel me? And baby, when I say that was a botched job, but I'm kind of glad we didn't get to do the routine because the fight broke out. If you remember.
What year was that dance down?
That year was 2000. I want to say 2000. It was between 2004 and 2005. I can't remember if it was before the Chris Brown. I can't remember if it was before the Chris Brown dance down or after the Chris Brown dance down.
It was before. It was before Chris Brown. Okay, because that was like, to us at that time. That
was big because that was big to us too.
It was like us
because it was in Gary.
So like, we got to do a show in Indiana.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was in Gary, so that was big.
Everybody was like, we got this. Oh, we about to go crazy. Like,
yeah. So it's definitely.
I know that was huge.
Definitely before the dance down. I remember
Chris Brown and nothing.
Yeah, it was definitely before the dance down. Yeah, I remember the dance down too. So yeah, it was definitely before the dance down. Okay, so yeah, so that had to be like, because the Chris Brown dance down was like what, 06?
06?
Yeah, it was 06.
06, so it had to be like, this was like,
this was definitely like 04. Like 04.
So it was like 04, 05. It was definitely 04, 05. Yeah, so yeah, because I remember that dance down when that came. It was like, what? And then Chemo, the way he went crazy on stage, it was like, boy, put shut on. I play. But yeah, so we do the dance down. This was at the Lexus Hall. It was in East Chicago, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? So this was like, it was like I said, he wanted to be like the Indiana version of You Got Served. So he actually wanted me to put a version of he actually wanted me to put an actual routine from the movie in our routine. He forced us to do that. A lot of people don't know this, you know what I'm saying? So we got accused of biting the movie You Got Served because we had to open the battle with a routine from You Got Served. Whole time we got hella other routines after that.
Yeah.
So the whole time, you know what I'm saying, we doing the battle because we came and, you know what I'm saying, they had us at the end because we was the two highest voted or whatever. So after we do that first routine, they calling us out. You got served, y'all might move, you got served. I'm fired up, boy. I'm like, man, I know I ain't no biter. I'm only doing what I was told. You feel me? I know I'm cold at dancing, man. Let's just go ahead and get this out the way, get to these other routines. So, you know what I'm saying? We start doing the other routines, and this is when they, you know what I'm saying, they looking at us like, okay, well, maybe they got some skills. They bust out their footwork routine. Now, when they bust out their footwork routine, they had some other guys jump out from somewhere I ain't never seen these buddies. Like 3 of them come sliding through them and jump out in front of us and get to going crazy. I'm like, man, hold on, time out. Nah, now y'all talk about we also You Got Served type shit. Who is these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, where these niggas come from? Y'all call it audibles and all this type of shit. We ain't set up for this. So they acting like they tough whole time. Long story short, they acting like they want to fight. They end up shutting it down. We ain't even get to finish because, like I said, we had our footwork routine, which I thank God we didn't have to do because we got laughed at. That shit was horrible. I'm gonna keep it real. So we supposed to be getting ready to go to the party or whatever. It was a party right down the street, but it was so packed. Like the whole thing was just so live. Like a lot of people didn't drive. We just walked from the spot to the party. You know what I'm saying? And the police came out like, nope, y'all ain't had no party. This was illegal movement of a crowd or some blah blah skippy woo woo bull.
Illegal movement of a crowd.
Right? They like Indiana make up their laws as they go. I swear to God, boy, Indiana be on some bull.
That just mean mob action.
Man, that's all it is. Basically, they were just mad because it was a bunch of niggas outside at one time. That's all it was. Keep it real. So here it is. I'm going to all the parties. You know what I'm saying? There was another event that kicked off. Okay. Now we finna get into the TKO. Total Chaos. RP my man Bootron, man. We miss you down here. at this point, me and my group kind of rocky because I want to take my dance career to the next level. I want to do more stuff. But a couple of the males in my group wasn't really as serious about it as I was. You know what I'm saying? So it was me and my homie Ronald Youngblood. I can't forget my man's Ronald Youngblood. He was the co-captain of my group. He was just as passionate about dances as I was. And he was probably one of the coldest to do it out of Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Other than myself. My man's was definitely a dog. We had a couple other people that footwork that was in Indiana, you know what I'm saying? But they weren't like hardcore footworkers like Chicago, you know what I'm saying? But they had their own individual styles, like Tyree Gilbert, no, Tyree Tolbert. Where did I get Gilbert from? I don't know. I'm faded. Once again, work with me. So yeah, my man Tyree Tolbert, shoot, this is a gang on. I can't even think of all their names right now. Youngblood was one of my homies. Charles Tolbert, which was Tyree's little brother. Can't forget him. He was a dog with it too. Keon Elder was decent with it.
It's so funny. It's so funny you naming like dancers because now it's like dance names. Back then it was your whole name.
Yeah, your name, your real name was your dance name.
Like,
even though I was popular, my name was like I went by my last name. My name wasn't SuckaFree all my life. My name was Fitz.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's Fitz. You know what I'm saying? There go Fitz right there. You feel me? He finna do his thing. My boy Fitz. You know what I'm saying? How do your business, Fitz? You know what I'm saying? Like one of my homies said something to me that kind of stuck with me. He's like, man, you gotta think about it. When people say your name, they don't call you by your first name. They call you by your last name like a jersey. You feel me? You feel me? So when you gone and they gonna your legacy gonna continue through your kids, you feel me? They're gonna hang your legacy up in the rafters like, man, that's Fitz. You know what I'm saying? He handled that. You feel me? He did his thing. You feel me? So I'm already etched in this either way it go. And so yeah, so we go to they was having a little at this point DJ Chip, JoJo, what's his name? Little JoJo, something, the big one.
Yep, that's JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo. He was so funny. DJ Twan and all of them, they coming out to Indiana and they hosting the parties. You know what I'm saying? At the skate rink, at Skate World and all that. We had one at Skate World and we had one at the Roller Dome. Yeah, we used to have a little juke parties between there. Yep. So now, mind you. Now this time I got my little skills. I'm starting to go to Chicago and little events here and there. My first event I went to Chicago probably was the YMCA by myself with a couple of my cousins out there. We had went to the Y out there and it was a party. And that bad boy was rocking. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I'm taking stuff from Chicago, bringing it to Indiana, and I'm just talking cash stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm running it. You feel me? I be going out there, I be going crazy with all them dudes. You know what I'm saying? They're like, so you know such and such? You know, yeah, I know such and such. Now who out the bed the whole time? You know, so I really don't know 100% of who they're talking about. Only one I really know personally or met so far was J-Ron. So I don't really know nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing names like Charles, AG, all that. Oh yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I smoke these niggas. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't no shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking to myself like, they ain't never gonna see these niggas. They all over in Chicago. They ain't coming to Chicago to see them there. That's the only way they're gonna see them. Man, I see a flyer one day. Now they had the parties at the skate rink on Saturday. I see this flyer on a Friday. Indiana versus Chicago footwork battle. Who set this up? Huh? Chicago? Wait, what? Ain't no dance groups in Chicago. I mean, ain't no dance groups in Indiana. Who they finna battle? All they got is Extreme. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's us, but ain't no footwork, ain't no real footworkers to battle. What? We finna get smoked. We smoke boots. We smoke boots. You hear me? So that Saturday come, you know what I'm saying? Man, y'all was deep. I can't even name all the groups that was out there. Like if y'all was there and y'all remember, Like that was something for me. So that Saturday come, you coming through, it was like I felt like I was walking down the hall getting ready for a heavyweight fight or something. Everybody looking at me like, yeah, for Chicago to come out here. I know you finna go crazy. I know you been smoking them, you know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta really, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You gotta stick up for them words that you were saying.
I really gotta on the bull I've been talking, you feel me? So here it go, you know what I'm saying? They coming out, you know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all, man, when I say it was trains after trains after trains after trains being ran on us, it got to the point I just started like the Homer Simpson meme would have been perfect back then to describe how I was.
You want to blend back into the crowd?
Into the crowd. Work my way over to the Chicago side real quick. You feel me? And what you doing, boy? What you just over there, boy? You just trying to come over there,
Oh boy, SuckaFree.
Hey, boy, what's y'all, my dude? All right, get your ass over here. Keep get this work. You feel me? Hey, boss, he ain't working type shit. You feel me? So that go on, that go down. So I'm like, man, so I really gotta figure out how I'm gonna get in the footworking for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really gotta learn how to do this. I'm tired of running into people and becoming smoke boots. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. They throw a party at the Hammond. They throw a party at the Hammond Roller Zone. Now, Chip was good for false advertising. Let me put this out there. I'm gonna put this out there right now. Make it known. Chip was very good for false advertising because I see a flyer and it says heavy hitters versus final phase. Who set this up? Who called me? Who talked to me? I instantly called Kel. Hey, Kel, something about us supposed to be battling final phase or whatever, blah, let's keep it woo-woo. Nah, man, I don't know nothing about that. Well, I'm looking at the flyer right now and it's got our name on it. You know what I'm saying? It say playing today, heavy hitters versus final phase at the Pajama Juke Jam at the Roller Dome. You feel me? Boom. So we go on here, we make up a couple routines just to be ready for some just in case, you know what I'm saying? So we go through. We come through, final phase don't show up, you know what I'm saying? It's good. But the whole time, it's another group in here. So the tracks come on. The whole night we've been in there dancing, chilling, partying, doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been worried about nothing. Tracks come on. All of a sudden, about 5 to 6 niggas just rush over to us and just get the spazzing. I'm sitting back like, man, what the fuck? Whole time, it's total chaos. Now, for a lot of people that don't know who Total Chaos is a group that came out of Hammond, Indiana. They was ran by my leader. They was ran by a leader named Jarrell Butler, aka Bootron. Booty man, Booty, we miss you down here, my man. So that was my dude, man. He was cool. This was a group that was being trained by Eli from Wolfpack. Eli from Wolfpack and Javon from House of Maddox was teaching training these people how to footwork and stuff. So whole time they flooding us, you know what I'm saying, going crazy. I'm like, bro, what is going on? So like I said, I'm trying to rep, you know what I'm saying, do my little bit. Man, tell me why Eli stepped from the back. Eli stepped from the back on me with these boys in the tens. Folks get to work. I'm just looking at his feet. This man picked my face up and smacked me. I'm just sitting there like, this nigga just smacked in the middle of his round. He doing him, you know how he get.
Right.
Nigga get lanky with it, you feel me? Shoulders get the rolling. That's where I get my shoulders from. I'm gonna keep it 100. My shoulders came from Eli. My shoulders get the rolling. You know how that nigga get.
That's Eli.
You me? Man, I'm just looking at the man's feet. He smack and spin on me with it. Smack, spin. I look up. He ghosting back like. I'm like, this nigga just smacked me. I don't know where to go again. I try to swing on this man. You feel me? Like, Eli tall. You feel me? So I had to contemplate my life. You feel me? He looked like a New York nigga, even though he's from Chicago. Like, it's crazy. That boggles my mind till this day. Love you, Eli. We miss you down here, my dude. So yeah, he popped me. Whoop! ghosting back home. And I'm like, oh, this nigga, I just get clapped by a grown ass man. Work better. What is going on with my life right now? I'm really reevaluating my life right now. Like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Like, when did dancing get violent?
This boy Eli do look like he's from New York.
I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to do this. Like, I heard a dance fight, but this is ridiculous, my man. So yeah, this one I found out. So after Eli Ghost and everything do his thing, this one Boo trying to come out. He got TKO on his back, total chaos on the back of his jacket. You know what I'm saying? So he making known like, yeah, we TKO, we total chaos, we the newest thing out right now. Woo hot. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. So the whole time in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, these niggas I need to get with. You feel me? Now, mind you, I got my own group. I'm a leader of the heavy hitters, but me and my group ain't really seeing eye to eye. We bumping heads, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of other stuff. Like I said, I'm ready to take my stuff to the next level. They still want to be stagnant. So I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go ahead and get with these niggas. I'm jumping ship. So by the end of the night, yo, I'm in the corner with Tron, like, yeah, so what I gotta do to be on death row? You feel me? What I gotta do to come to death row? You feel me? I'm tired of niggas dancing all in the videos, just trying to take all the hoes off my name, you feel me? Tired of shit. So he's like, yeah, man, just come through the practice, you know what I'm saying? We practice on Concrete Street. They practice at they was practicing at a beauty salon at the time. So I slide through or whatever. Ace the dancing part, no problem. Boom. Cool. Now you gotta do the footwork part. And then, you know, I roll my ankle hooping, so I can't really footwork like that. That will, you know what I'm saying? Kind of hurt me in the ow, you know what I'm saying? Oh, but you just dancing, no problem. You know what I'm saying? You doing all the rolling, the Chris Brown, shirt in your mouth, all that. You feel me? You was just sexy flexy over there on that side. Trying to come to the footwork side, now you're scared. Eli talking real cash shit about me. Oh man, this nigga soft, you know what I'm saying? He weak, he a bum anyway. Woo. Wish he wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta, talk about me like that. That kind of hurt, you know what I'm saying? But I understand it was tough love. Eli was a very, very cool individual, man. Now, first time I saw Eli burn somebody, you probably remember this again because you were involved with this once again. It was a dude named Ray. I don't know who he banged with, who he's involved with, but he used to come around the practice area a lot. And this was my first time going to the Paul Hall. This is my first time going to the Paul Hall. We getting ready. Eli like, man, it's a party at the Paul Hall tonight. This practice over with. We talk each other. Trying like, word, all right, man, we in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? He said, don't worry about all that. You know what I'm saying? What, man, woo. Well, he like, well, shoot, you got me too? He said, man, you're grown ass. You know you got $10 to get in the party. He's like, nah, man, I only got $5. You know what I'm saying? I only got $5. He said, man, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. You got to get the other $5 somehow. He's like, Ray must have said something because earlier they was already had an argument going back and forth about who was better between them. I want to say he was involved with Taliban because I'm going too far ahead of the story because after the battle and all of that went down, like a week later, he ended up coming back with Manny, Ro, I want to say you and somebody else, and we ended up battling right in front of the beauty salon because he was mad about the whole little situation or whatever. But like I said, I'm going too far ahead.
I think that was Raymond. Manny older brother.
Damn, there you go, Raymond. That's
Raymond. Hey, that's who I need to get on the show.
That's who it is, Raymond. That's exactly who it was. Legend. So yeah, he was coming around, so they end up going at it. He's like, yeah, he's like, I'll battle you for the 5 or whatever, woo, blah, skip, woo. Nah, he said I'll battle you for something else. It was a high number. Eli was like, nah, man, we ain't even gotta go that high. I only need $5. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to rob you for all your bread. You feel me? I just need $5. He's like, man, you ain't taking my money. You know what I'm saying? Better you walk better. Say, look, man, just battle me for the 5. I just need 5 to get in. Why would you try to battle me for more money knowing I only got $5? You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? So they bang it out, they battling. And
them shoulders. Eli.
There was nothing he can do.
Hey, when he going to that, when Eli
Don't get me wrong. Raymond raw. Like I like Raven's style. I like Raven's style. Like he long with it too. And he did, you know, he got his little. That's where this come from. That being stiff up top, but working down at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? He was the first one I seen doing that. You feel me? Like he shifted shoulders, but still bottom just still going. But baby, when I say them shoulders was rolling, boy, it wasn't nothing to do with them shoulders. So Eli got here and beat him. He gets the 5, boom. We on our way to the Paul Hall. The Paul Hall was on the 101st of Austin. People that don't know or ain't never heard about the Paul Hall already, which I'm probably sure y'all have. So we at the Paul Hall. Man, look. We had to park down the block, first of all. Probably 2-3 blocks down because we already showed up late. We walking up the block.
Wait. No, that wasn't the Paul Hall.
The Paul Hall wasn't on 101st and Austin or 100th Austin, 99th and Austin, something in Austin.
Oh no, yeah, it was.
I was just like, come on, man, don't play with me. I remember the Paul Hall.
Hey, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking about the Union Hall. That was my bad.
No, I know. I've been to the Union Hall too. I'm gonna get to that.
No, yeah, about this was Paul Hall.
Yeah, Paul. I know. Yeah.
Paul, baby. I went to Paul.
This night was Paul Hall.
The sweat box.
Yup.
AKA the sweat box. You feel me? So boom, go to the park. We walking up to the Paul Hall, man. I already knew I was in for something because they had the side doors open and it's just steam flying out this bad boy. I'm like, what they got in here? Usher or something? Like, what's going on?
When the side doors open, you know it's going down.
The side doors open and it's just steam flying out the side of the side doors and stuff. We walking up, it's still a line from the corner up to the door, and it's just the female side. Like they used to have the line split up. It was the female side and it's the male side. The female side was closer towards the up numbers, and the male side, no, the female's line was closer to the down numbers. Male's side was closer to the up numbers. Now, as we walking up, I'm just looking at this line like, we is not finna get in here. You feel me? You feel me? Like I'm used to showing up at a timely fashion, you know what I'm saying, getting early, getting there where I know I'm gonna get in. I'm looking at them, I'm like, we already like an hour and a half late. The party looked like it's been going on since yesterday. And this line is ridiculous. Like, we not getting in here. All the time I'm saying that to myself. So we finally make it past the door. I'm still walking, heading towards the mail, going towards the end of the mail line. All I hear is, all right, we in this bitch. I ain't waiting in no line. It's the God. Y'all already know what's up.
That's easy.
I instantly turn around. Who that? Is Eli spazzing, going crazy. We not hell nah. I ain't waiting. Since when I gotta wait in the line? You know me. You know me. It's the God, man. Let me in here so I can rip these niggas. Ain't nobody better than me. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Hey, Eli was too cool, man. I'm rocking Eli too heavy. So I'm like, yeah, you feel me, in the back of my mind. I'm like, yeah, with him. Whatever you got about.
Eli down pat, yo.
Yeah, look. Eli taught me a lot, bro. Eli taught me a lot, for real. So they let us in. You feel we sliding past everybody, they just bugging. I'm like, I'm with him. I'm with him. He got us in. Don't be mad looking. Him, the God. Talk to the God. He got me in here. Follow the God. So we in there. We walk in. I mean, almost bust my head. So first step. You feel me? Whoo! You feel me? Because the flow that wet. You feel me? Like, whoa! You feel what's going on? I look to my left. Charles. Like you're walking on water. No problem. Just this when you had the braids. This braided Charles. This 23 Mike Charles. You know what I'm saying? This off the wall Mike Charles. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is literally the Michael Jackson of footwork. I tell everybody this. I don't care what nobody say. King Charles is the Michael Jackson of footworker. Point blank period. That boy's musicality is unmatched. Unmatched. The boy's musicality is crazy. But man, like I say, walk in, I almost bust my head, look to the left, first person I see Charles. going crazy. Just spazzing, you feel me? I'm like, oh my God, what is this? You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying, sliding, working my way, you know what I'm saying? Just sliding through the party, you know what I'm saying? Man, you flow slippery as hell. So if you ain't never been, you ain't trained to step on that flow. You feel me?
Exactly.
So I'm getting my Frozone on, just sliding through that bad boy, man. It's going crazy. TS over here by the speakers, doing their thing, going crazy. It's just, man, juking up the ball. I don't know where to start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Soon as we hit the thing, we get to by the DJ, Javon and Eli, grab some little shorties, throw them at us instantly, get them. They
Hey, that night was fun, yo.
Yeah, going crazy on this. I'm like, I can't dance on this. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this was training. You feel me? Without me knowing, I thought we was coming to party. You feel me? Get on the girl, nigga. How you gonna throw us to the dogs as soon as we get in here? You feel me? He like dance. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn. I'm out there trying to. No, you ain't footwork, nigga. Pick your feet up. Stop sliding. I can't help but to slide, bro. I don't know what I'm doing out here, bro. Come on, work with me. Help me, bro. Give me a rope. So yeah, this one so we go through all of that, man. It was like I said, that the Paul Hall was epic. I done been to all of them. I done been to the little church that they had on 111th in Michigan. Where you had to go down the little spot. I was there. Like I said, I'd been to the Union Hall. Paul Hall was probably my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Markham, skating rink, the clubs. I used to always go to all the clubs back when like the Jag. I remember when I got burnt by Angelique. I don't want to say her name wrong. From Angelique from Terror Squad. I remember when she flamed me, boy. I was at Club Jag. I'll never forget this. I thought I was being a gentleman. She was banging against like 3-4 dudes. She was handling them, you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking to myself, man, 4 dudes against a girl, like, what y'all on, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I try to step, call myself, I'll help you. Step out, try to, woo. I guess I wasn't doing good enough. I must stunk the place up because I must step back, turn around, she in my face. Flaming me. I'm talking smoke boots. Boy, let me have it. You feel me? Smoke one shit, walk off. I'm like, well, won't do that again. You feel me? I was at all the clubs. It was one club I used to love, Club Tropicana. Used to go Club Tropicana, the Bi-Level, Jag. Man, like that's when we had places to go. You know what I'm saying? Like before Battlegrounds and all that stuff. Like that's when the radios was promoting Juke. You know what I'm saying? Like every time it was a party, you heard it on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we found out about all the hot parties and stuff.
So where did BTS fit in at?
All right, so boom, go ahead and fast forward. I end up getting kicked out of Total Chaos, and so later on in my life, after I got kicked out of Total Chaos, I kind of fell back from dancing and got into the streets and tried to, basically just got into like survival mode because my mom's ended up passing away in 2005.
Oh man,
so yeah, when my mom's passed away in 2005, I shortly got kicked out of Total Chaos after that. So I was kind of lost, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was just trying to figure it out, take it day by day. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I was just like, oh yeah, nigga, I'm finna grab a motherfucking pound. I'm just finna go crazy. No, I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? I was just working and wasn't able to really keep a job like that. So linked up with some dudes, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna really say too much or nothing. And got into some trouble, ended up getting locked up. So after I get locked up and stuff, I'm sitting in there, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm bored. I ain't really, doing nothing in there. So, I start practicing my works in there. All the old heads, like, man, what you in here doing? You know what I'm saying? What's all of that, man? You ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this is just what I do. You know what I'm saying? The Juke commercial came out. Phone joined. the little phone joint, the Juke commercial come out. So I see the commercial. I'm like, oh man, they on TV with it now. Oh yeah, I gotta get into this. I gotta get into this somehow, some way. So when I get out, by the time I get out, YouTube out, I'm like, I gotta find a group. Boom, I know what I'm finna do. I'm finna go to either Havoc. I'm finna try to get in one of these groups that I already know about, not knowing about all the little smaller off-brand groups that's done popped out. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I see Jawan. I see my man Jawan. I used to go to school with his older brother. He's Joker. He's the leader of BTS. So I see him. I'm like, hold on. That's little homie. You know what I'm saying? From the block. So if he got to go, boom, I'm going to go holler at him. I know I can probably get in on that. He can put me on. You know what I'm saying? Show me some stuff. So boom, I reach out to him on, I want to say either MySpace or Facebook. Probably Facebook. I reached out to him on Facebook. He was like, yeah, man, we practice on 90 it's hosted slide. This one Murder Mommy and all of them was in the group. You know what I'm saying? This was right after
I forgot Murder Mommy was in BTS.
Yeah. So a lot of people was in BTS that people don't know.
That's crazy.
So this one, Murder Mommy, one of the original members, whole time. I showed up right after the TS versus BTS battle that they had at Walla. So it was all over YouTube and stuff like that. So that's how I found out about it. So yeah, I went to practice. You know what I'm saying? Tried out. You know what I'm saying? They let me join. So I just, was in the group slowly, you know what I'm saying, redeveloping my skills, you know what I'm saying, getting myself together till I got to where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Now my first like side battle, I ain't gonna call it official, but my first like side battle with BTS was when we went to the Walla camp. This is my first time going to Walla camp. So I go to Walla camp, you know what I'm saying? We end up doing our thing. We having a ball, chilling. I just been sitting back all day. Everybody want to see me footwork from the group that's there. I'm like, man, Sucker, come on, man. You got to hit some works. But they ain't trying to hit no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm chilling. My boy, Mike Anthony from Below Zero. Mike Ant is my boy, man. He cool dude. My boy, Mike Ant from Below Zero. He sick 2 people from Heat Squad on me. And baby, when I say I had to do what I had to do to show them who I was, shit, I finally stepped out my shell because I was a little nervous. Finally stepped out my shell, got to working on it. Woo, 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 woo. They're like, see, I know that's what I'm talking about. Ended up getting the attention of Eli from Burn Unit. This was my first and only battle I ever had with Eli. I'll never forget this. And we was going at it too. But I say he won because of the timing. He hit a move on me that was nasty. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a breakdown. He must have stepped back and broke it down and boom. And that was all she wrote. And then the lights came on. And when the lights come on, once the lights come on at the party, that's it, it's over with. So he just walked off like, yeah, I won. So yeah, I was there. that's how he's boo boo boom when the lights come on. Damn. He's like, yeah, nigga. That was the last time about Eli. I was like, man, I'm gonna get it back one day. One day I'm gonna get this man back. So fast forward, the whole the Fantastic Four situation with Bub and them when they supposedly had left TS and they had that battle against TS at the Footwork TV event for Dante Fame. I remember that. I was there for that. People was asking me then because I was the only member from BTS there. People was asking me in like, well, you know what I'm saying, where your members at? You know what I'm saying, where they at? I don't know. I'm here. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Like they was going to the parties and as long as they knew it was gonna be videotaped, you know what I'm saying, they would be there. But this was like a last minute thing and it was like, what was that? It was like out west somewhere up north, damn near, wasn't it? So by the distance, depending on the distance, they weren't really going nowhere if it wasn't no car, which I don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I wasn't worried about that. If public transportation was going in that direction, I was on that bad boy. Simple. It was that easy. So we started bumping heads because I was the oldest member of the group. Not necessarily the oldest. I was the oldest member of the group, but I wasn't the leader. So a lot of people thought I was the leader because I was the oldest. Like, no, I'm just a member of the group. We ended up doing Positive Productions. This is the first time I meet A+. So we do Positive Productions or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That was fun. If y'all know about Positive Productions, they would introduce you as a group. Y'all have solos, and then they'll take the two groups that they introduced and put them together and let them battle each other. So this was a Friday. We do the production. I'm feeling good. I'm like, man, yeah, we coming up. You know what I'm saying? We finna do our thing. Yeah, BTS City is the thing. The next day, which is practice. Oh yeah, Murder, Justin, Michi, and they quit. What? What you mean they quit? Why they quit? How they quit? Never got a straight answer. You know what I'm saying? So I still don't honestly know. You know what I'm saying? But from my understanding, they felt like Murder and them was already gonna leave and go to that group because they at the time I guess they were staying on the west side. Justin and Murder and them. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think Murder was staying on the west side, but I know she's kicking on the west side. But anyway, I come back. I'm blindsided by this. I'm like, what is going on? What are you talking about? Like, how do we lose them? We was just literally all together yesterday. Where did this come from? Like, man, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come back stronger, harder than them. All right, man, cool. I'm going to stay loyal on 10 toes down this group. So this when I get my camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to record. You know what I'm saying? I made us a YouTube page and everything. I ain't necessarily put it on the BTS name, but I put it under my name because I was the videographer. You feel me? And it wasn't gonna be strictly for them. It was basically gonna be just my, the footwork work from my eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's still on YouTube to this day. Mr. SuckaFree for Life, the number 4, Mr. SuckaFree for Life, and you can still go back and watch all those old videos that I posted. So that's where a lot of the static and the friction came in the group because people felt like I was promoting certain people in the group more than other people, and it wasn't even nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just putting out who was ever dancing the most, and who was ever doing the better moves. You know what I'm saying? That's who I was showing up. So I was trying to give everybody their own, you know what I'm saying, shine or whatever. So then fast forward a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They, like I said, they quit. We trying to rebuild the brand. Man, we was like 100 deep at this point for no reason. And I tell everybody, I felt like people treated BTS as a breeding ground. You know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't get into like the main groups, they couldn't get into the top groups, so they came to BTS because they knew that BTS would either accept them or try to put them on. So I said like people were getting put on by us and leaving, trying to go and try out for other groups. So that's why a lot of group members got the members that they had because they was getting put on by us and practicing with us. And we dedicating our time to them. We're like, okay, we got what we did. Boop, we out. Hey, I'm a member of TS now. Hey, I'm a member of Habit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, we're going to get to that later. So this is when an issue started with me and BTS. I don't know if you remember this, J-Ron. This one vlogging was big, you know. Joe the Booker, they doing their vlogging. Y'all had y'all own vlogs.
We had Havoc stories.
Y'all had your Havoc stories. That's exactly what it was. I can't remember exactly what was said in the video, but y'all did mention BTS. And I think y'all said something about y'all want to battle. So Joker and them responds, they put a video on YouTube saying that we was gonna battle y'all at the War Zone that Sunday. They here Saturday. We didn't even have practice today. What you gonna tell me this? You know what I'm saying? This started like I don't know what. Something about the dance world just love blindsiding me. You feel me? I don't be ready for nothing. So we like, all right, man, fuck it. We going to Warzone Sunday, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get it cracking. Warzone come. Some of us pull up, but no Joker and Killer E to be found. Where's Joker and Killer E? You know what I'm saying? We looking for him. We call him. Hey, man, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying?Here y'all at? Oh, man, we at IHOP, man. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? We just cooling or whatever, man. What? How is y'all at IHOP and we supposed to be at the War Zone and they literally wait on us to battle right now? Like, you were so excited. You walked up to me like, man, you ready for the day? You know what I'm saying? You know, you just tickle, you know what I mean? Like, this is the happiest battle I ever seen in my fucking life. You see? Be like, damn, this nigga ain't no bad. And when you do get mad, baby, watch out. But anyway, So you like, yeah, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I guess we just waiting on our leaders. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got here yet. You like, well, shoot, Goon Squad ain't about to get. Y'all can look over Goon Squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, let's do this. I just ready to battle, man. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just ready. Let's go.
Like, oh, we finna get smoked. I'm like, we smoke boots. We ended up linking up with Goon Squad or whatever. We had a battle and stuff. After the battle, instantly called them like, man, y'all bogus, bro. What y'all on for? How y'all gonna sit there and leave it on stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Now, let them tell it they had their own little personal issues that they was dealing with and stuff like that, which is cool. I can respect that. But at that time that I called you, that's what you should have had made known. You didn't say that. You said something completely different. You made it seem like you were just blowing it off the battle. First of all, how you gonna start something and then not even finish it? That was my issue. My issue was y'all went on YouTube and said that we gonna battle these niggas and then we don't battle them. Like, what part of the game is that, bro? Like, stop it. You feel me? So, can't remember the girl name. The girl used to come around and kick it with us. She was in the group too at the time. And we was having a conversation about everything that happened that night. And I just kept it real. I was like, bro, if niggas keep acting crazy, we just gonna leave and we're gonna do our own thing or we're gonna go to another group. She ended up running back, telling them what I said. So they hit me up like, oh man, you been wanting to go to another group anyway. We heard how you wanted to be in Taliban and all this shit. Like, what? How you gonna say that? I ain't never want to be in Taliban. You feel me? But then I thought about it. I do remember somebody asking me, you know what I'm saying, back then was like, if you could have joined the group, who would have been? And I would have been like Taliban, because at that time, that's what I was rocking with. Manny, Curtis, Lil Chris, Turbo, like they styles was just unmatched. Like Curtis, baby.
Taliban was
Taliban style is unmatched.
Unmatched.
Keep it 100. Like I love Taliban style.
Unmatched. It's priceless. You go watch a Taliban.
Curtis, that boy Curtis is another dog monster, freak off the leash, man. His creativity, his difficulty, his musicality is amazing. Manny's the same way. When Turbo used to bang, Turbo had a unique style too. I like Turbo style. Snoop. I remember when a lot of guys' styles wasn't in style. And what I mean by that, I remember when Lil Josh, Snoop, Turbo, myself, a lot of people, we was doing moves and people was like, that ain't footwork. That ain't considered footwork. You know what I'm saying? How Lil Josh used to glide and all of that. They're like, you ain't footwork, man. You just glide, man. Come on, man. Put the kick your leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't kicking. You know, stop glide, kick. Or how Snoop, how he would do his thing. And you only wiggling, you only glide and kick your feet. You ain't banging.
Now it's the way.
Right, now it's the wave. You feel me? Now it's the way to go. You feel me? Turbo.
Before it's time.
Down. You know what I'm saying? It's slow down. You move too fast. Can't nobody see what you're doing. You feel me? Now, that's what everybody doing now. So, shouts out to them because they definitely paved the way for a lot of the footwork now and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But yeah, I'm getting off track. So yeah. So she ended up running back, telling them what I said or whatever. They going off on me. I'm like, man, y'all tripping. You know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm just gonna take who I brought to the group and we up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And boom, that's how MOB got started. Now the name, I got the name from our homie Freddie Lloyd. Long live Freddie Lloyd. We miss you down here, my boy. I see he had the tattoo on his hand. Yeah, MOB on his hand. I'm like, oh, okay, man, MOB, money over bitches. You know what I'm saying? I see you, woo woo. He's like, nah. Like money over bullshit. I say, you know what? I'm fucking with that. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. You got to get the money over the bullshit. I mean, you got to go through the bullshit to get to the money, but that's the main goal. The money is always over the bullshit. So that's what we got the name from. That's what we got the name MOB. Hey. I ain't even tell how I met D-Boy and all of them. You know what I'm saying? I totally skipped that part. But I'm getting too far here because I know we crushed for time. But D-Boy and them used to stay right down the street from my grandmother on 122nd and Emerald. So one day I was doing the yard or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And Freddie Lloyd came out. He's like, hey man, I know I was just banging because I was cleaning the yard, had the radio playing, they played some tracks. My sister was like, hit that shit real quick, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. So I hit it, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. And he was like, hey, man, I got somebody that could beat you. I'm like, man, who? He go down the street, go get D-Boy. D-Boy come down. We get to go at it. Now, D-Boy might say he beat me. I'm playing that nigga. I don't care what he say. You know what I'm saying? I dog that. I ain't gonna say I dog. That's a lie. But we definitely went at it. And that's how we met. We got cool. I brought them to BTS. I brought D-Boy, Irvo, Laro, and Gucci to BTS. So when I left BTS, I brought them with me. You know what I'm saying? We was already always together anyway. We stayed in the same neighborhood. So after we did that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, after I left, we was like, man, we just gonna do our own thing. We was on 120. They stayed on 123rd and Emerald at the time. And we was just always in the basement practicing, labbing, practicing, labbing. To the point where people started pulling up on us. You know what I'm saying? We was going to BG's. I remember the first BG's we went to as MOB. You know what I'm saying? This when they were doing the little recordings on the little Ghetto Text channel on YouTube. And when they first started doing the recording on what's that? But I wasn't at this particular battle. It was only Irvo, Gucci, and D-Boy. It was just them three. And they battled TS by themselves. And TS wasn't light, you know what I'm saying? But they was representing, they held their own, you know what I'm saying? So that battle got us the recognition. You know what I'm saying? It was like, dang, it's only three of them, you know what I'm saying? But whole time it's more of us. They didn't see the rest of us. So by the next time we come through, before we got on camera as a group, as a whole, we showed up at the next BG's, and we was one. We was 5 deep. You know what I'm saying? And we just wrecked shop. I can't remember who they had us battle, but we battled somebody and we just wrecked shop. And everybody was just like, wait a minute, it's only 5 of them, and it's how many of them over here? And it's still 5 of them.
On their own.
Right. It's like it's 5 of them and y'all down to 2 people and y'all just had like 10. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like this group was deep. You know what I'm saying? Deep. You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on? Like hold on. It got to the point they was trying to call us Baby TS. It was like, nah, we ain't Baby TS. You know what I'm saying? But we out here doing our thing. And that got us in the sight of DJ Rashad. DJ Rashad started rocking with us. He actually made us a track, and that was like an honor to me. Like that was a go. Back then, like I feel sorry for the groups now because they may not get to experience. But back then, that was the thing. Like when you got a certain DJ to make your track, make your name, like saying your name was like, oh my God, I made it. I'm here.
I made it. We here. Moving on up.
Like what can you tell me? Top of the world, Bobby. You feel me right? Like
top of the world.
They say my name, you know what I'm saying?
And let's get into these questions too, because we pressed on time. Let me definitely. Did you want to kick it off on the Zoom, Jay, first?
Oh, I was just on the Facebook.
Yeah, because a couple.
Okay, so right now, let's see. I'll go to the Zoom. So I go with Tamara. She says, the picture behind you of your mother is really beautiful. Could you tell us more about her? Was she a dancer or did she like footwork?
Oh, my mother was the life of the party. That's basically where I got my partying from. I got it from her. She wasn't necessarily a footworker herself, but she was very big and like Major Red and stuff like that back when she was in school. So she really pushed me to dance and perform and just basically do what I love to do. So she was definitely my number one supporter. Anytime I had a show, anytime I had anything that she could come to, she was always there. She always looked out for me.
Mm-hmm. So, and this question right here is from Bianca. She says, since it seems you were inspired by other people, would you ever want to do something to influence some of the youth?
Oh man, most definitely. I would most definitely love to do something in Indiana because, in my personal opinion, the dance scene in Indiana is non-existent. And if it is something going on, I don't know anything about it. And it's like, how do I not know anything about it? I'm a dancer. You know what I'm saying? But I would definitely love to influence the youth, seeing as I have children of my own. I have a daughter, she's 11. I have a son that's 3 years old. And I want to be able to influence them to pursue their goals and live their life to the fullest and do what they want to do, even if they don't want to dance. But I just want to be able to show them and let them know that this is what their daddy loves to do. and I want to be able to just, spread it onto the world. You feel me? I feel like if you don't, a lot of us don't know what we put on this world to do, you know what I'm saying? But if you doing something that make other people happy as well as give you happiness, I feel like that's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Diamonds. This also from Bianca too. She says, do you think of yourself as an underdog in the dance world, or do you feel like you get your just due respect?
At one point, I definitely felt like an underdog because we all come we all come in the game as underdogs. You know what I mean? But at some point, I didn't remain an underdog. I can honestly say that I am amongst my peers now. I am one with everyone else because, like I was telling Boo earlier before this got started, at one point I was a fan. I was a fan of all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was amazed and I wanted to get in on it. And here it is, you know what I'm saying, years later. Not only can I, approach y'all and speak to y'all and know y'all on a first name basis, you know what I'm saying? Here it is, y'all acknowledging me and with the podcast and everything and with this blessing, you know what I'm saying? So it was definitely, you know what I'm saying, hard work put in. It wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
This right here is from Darius. If you could still do your dance career, would you do it? Would you do it? Because you still got the moves.
Definitely. If any opportunities came my way, I would definitely do it. I would say this: I had took a hiatus because I had to get myself together. You know what I'm saying? We all go through things in life. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you whether you stay stagnant or keep moving. And I made the choice to keep moving. So now that I'm at a better place in my life, I definitely want to pursue a career. If not putting myself on the front camera, being able to teach other people, you know what I'm saying, and choreographing for them and stuff like that. Because seeing you and Boo Dilla and Lil Big and Charles and all of them and how they, spreading the culture around the world, I definitely want to be a part of that. So I feel like I need to do that for Indiana as well as Chicago because nobody really, like I said, once again, nobody's putting on in the dance world in Indiana. So I feel like I need to be at least one of the people to start it. Somebody, it has to start with somebody. So can't wait on everybody.
Facts.
Thanks. Yep.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
We got
Oh, this from I'm about to say this from Mouse. He just
oh,
he he said he want to know what's your top 5 footworkers right now.
Right now, okay. Well, I'm not gonna count nobody in my era because they've all been named. It's like who is who you don't know. But I'll say my top 5 footworkers that I enjoy to watch. Like is when I see them hit the floor, I know they finna spaz. Like I say, no particular order. It's Curtis. I know that boy gonna put on. I know he gonna act a monkey every time, no matter what. Ace. I love to watch Ace bang. Ace be going crazy. Of course, J Ron's on the list. Um, my nephew MB, Miles Brooks, MB. Nephew be going crazy. And that's tough, man. 5. I have to do 10. I don't think it's like more names. It's crazy. It's like the Lord you get to the numbers, the numbers get, the more names pop up in your head. It's like, wait,
Yeah, that question always hit.
What was these names at first? You know what I'm saying? And my little bro, Irvo, man.
I was about to say he ain't in your list.
Little bro, I gotta say little bro. I got to because little bro,
crazy.
Little bro is another underrated person. Irvo, you know what I'm saying? And he underrates himself. I tell him he don't need to do that. But at the same time, people go through life. You know what I'm saying? They gotta, you know what I'm saying, deal with ups and downs and gotta, work it out. And I'm pretty sure he gonna, you know what I'm saying, he got it together. I know he got it together. Ain't no figure, I'm pretty sure. I know he got it together. But I'm hoping that he's gonna get on this bandwagon with me, man, and we're gonna go ahead and show the world that MOB is still around, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really went nowhere. You feel me?
Yes,
We just bears hibernating now springtime, trying to wake up.
It's time, man. It's time, man.
And it was the Cage. The Cage did it.
The Cage, y'all. Hey, y'all came to show out.
I ain't gonna lie. The Cage did it. It was the vibe in the Cage. Shout out to AC. Shout out to Styles.
Yeah.
Shout out to Darcel, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. That Cage situation was, I loved it. I loved it. Everybody that showed up, Devin, Wayne, Easy, all y'all, man. Y'all was in that bitch going doing y'all thing. You feel me? I was in that bitch high, tired as hell. I know what not to do next time. I ain't 21. I ain't 21 no more. That's dead. That's over with. Take me a nap and stretch.
Funny. This right here is from this question right here is from my girl Tamara. She said, you mentioned musicality. Could you tell us more about how you judge that or express it yourself?
Oh man, musicality, man, easy, man. I have a style that I call myself. I don't know a lot of people call it, but I call it beat freaking. And you know, that was my style. I call my style beat freaking. And when I beat freaking is big with musicality, it's not just hearing the 808, not just using the bass, but using every aspect of the track, bringing the entire track to life. You know what I mean? Because some people may not understand the music, you feel me, through their ears, but if they're watching and you might hit a part and the beat go off on that, so it's like, hold on, wait a minute, that went together. So wait, what's going on? It's almost like telling a story. Right. You feel me? Do the best you can to tell the story with your movement.
Yeah, becoming the music.
Definitely, that's how I express it, and that's one way of becoming a good dancer or footworker or anything. You have to study your music, because if you don't know your music, then how are you gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, interpret your movement?
Oh,
it's gotta be fluid. You know what I'm saying? Like Bruce Lee say, be water.
Be the water. Yeah. What's any advice that you would give from your journey for someone else?
If you got a dream and you believe in it, put you first. Don't let nobody sidetrack you from your goals. Not even yourself. You can be your own worst enemy. Don't be afraid of failure. Learn from it. You only learn from it. Learn from your mistakes and apply pressure and do better. Don't have a defeatist attitude. Don't get stuck in the mud. And yeah.
Apply pressure. That's it. Oh, and look, this from AC talking about something. When will MOB and executive link up?
Man, that's on them, man. That's on them. Hey, I'm glad you said that, because I remember I was watching Breezy's interview. I remember he spoke on that. I honestly didn't know that they wanted to click up with us at the time. I didn't know personally. So if I would have known that at the time, it could have happened.
Y'all still can make it happen though.
Right.
Yeah, it could happen. Yeah, we can make that happen. Cause y'all was cold, and I remember that battle. It's crazy that Breezy was talking about that battle in his interview. I remember the battle he was talking about. We was at Walla, and I don't know. I was in a mood that day. I was just in a mood that particular day, and I want to say it was Iceman. Iceman was walking out. He was gonna go first, and I just stepped to him like, "Nah, I'm going first." He was like, "Okay." So yeah, shout out to Breezy. I'm definitely proud of Breezy, because I forgot to even mention him and Reese. They were definitely members of MOB at one point before, you know what I'm saying, everything happened, you know what I'm saying? A lot of personal issues, people got personal lives and they gotta figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Get it together. So I'm definitely proud of Breezy and his success and everything that he is accomplishing right now. I'm saying that, and I want him to know that. I tell him that every time, you know what I'm saying, I see him. They was always riding with us. They was some little riders when they got down with us. Reese was definitely, long live Reese, man. We miss you down here, Brody. Juju. I can't remember Juju. Juju was actually one of the first original members of MOB2 before he got with him in animosity. Definitely can't remember my man. Can't forget my man Juju. Juju, we miss you down here too, man. We lost a lot of dancers, man, in the game. And yeah. So that's my advice. My advice is to put you first and get your goals, man. Handle you.
Yeah.
That's because at the end of the day, you feel me? You don't know how long you're gonna be here.
Yeah, facts. Can you give us your social tags so people around the world can get in
Oh
contact?
yeah, man. My Instagram is the bad guy 365. All one word, all together. 365. The numbers. The Instagram. My Snapchat got shut down for some odd reason. I don't even know. I must have posted something I wasn't supposed to, and they just snatched that from me. They didn't give me no explanation. My Facebook is my name, Rob Fitz, ROBFI, 2 T's and an S. And my Twitter is the bad guy 365 as well. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I also sell dope, do hair, and babysit all in the same house.
Go crazy.
Hey, we want to appreciate you, man, for taking the time out of your schedule, man, and locking in with us and giving us this.
Oh man, it's the other way around, man. I appreciate y'all putting me in the rotation, allowing me to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to y'all, man. I thank y'all for allowing me to tell, you know what I'm saying, tell my story. I got more to tell. We'll say that for part 2 later on down the road, man. When I hit this $1 million mark, you feel me?
Hey, do you got anything you want to promote before?
At the moment, man, right now, no. I just want to promote footwork. I want to promote footwork as a whole. I want to promote everybody that's representing, that's doing their thing. I want to promote Goon Squad, that's that's got the little Tommy the Clown joint that's going to kick off. I want to shout out a little bit on her Nike campaign. You know what I'm saying? I want to promote, you know what I'm saying, the era for doing their thing. I want to promote you, Boo Dilla, with your bang out workout and all your shoe paintings, all of that. Like, I just want to promote the culture, you feel me? I just want us to be unified, work together. I want us to be like the Memphis Juggin niggas, man. The Memphis Juggin niggas is out here doing their thing, man. Doing their thing. They got a whole community, system, media. They working, bro. We need to get like that. So we need to get like that. Yeah.
Right.
Let's do it, man. They want to rock with us all the time. I got a couple of the Memphis. I know a couple of them. I know G Nerd and them. You feel me? They trying to rock with us all the time. Let's get right.
We doing our thing, man.
Oh yeah, I know y'all. You need to. I'm still trying to learn how to footwork with the Bulls. Nigga, I want to dance with Benny. Like, you laughing with dead ass serious. Like,
go crazy.
That's on my bucket list. My bucket list is to dance with Benny the Bull. Nigga. Like, if you from Chicago, yeah, you know, love Benny. Who are you?
Let's do it.
Big fact.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I love you.
Oh, most definitely. Let's get into these Btn announcements by your boy, no other than Crossfire.
Crossfire.
Hey, I was looking at that commercial. Ah, you ready?
Yo. I can't stand y'all, man.
Crossfire, you can kind of know. My fault, bro.
Oh my God, man.
You just see a car go through like a circle of flames.
Wait, one more thing. I ain't gonna hold you. I wanted that game growing up and I never got it. But
you never got it?
I wanted that game growing up and I never got it.
Oh man. Let me catch my breath. What's the word that sucks everyone? This be your boy Crossfire, aka Mr. Watch and Witness. We got another the Cage event February 12th. So be on the lookout for that. February 4th, Friday, Juke and Footwork Party with DJ Daryl, DJ Clint on 51st Prairie. The event starts at 10, and it's gonna be at the old spot, the Elk Lodge, one of the old
like booty here.
Oh man. Let's see what else. Any other event that I can think of. Oh yeah. Let's not forget everybody. February 6th, man. Goon Squad go against, Cats and catching Cali, you know,
Let's
time
bring
to
a
town
whole
event.
big bro squad.
So
Let's
be sure to
go.
vote. Be sure to vote for them, man. Make sure that Goon Squad keeps winning, man. This Chicago for real. This Chicago, nigga, for real.
It's Chicago, nigga.
Oh God. So please vote for them, man. So they could win the whole tournament. And shout out to them being invited to another event in that ATL for like a $3,000 tournament. So salute to Goon Squad, most deaf.
Great thing, man. As a collective.
Yeah, man. You gotta salute them boys. I can't do nothing but respect that. That's about it. Back to you, boo.
And let's see, and then I was gonna say definitely shout out to CFology. You know, they got the raw
man.
class. So
yeah, most definitely. I keep forgetting about that. Shout out to J Rock. He just did a raw class, man. Salute to him. I know he called me out. I gotta give him a call back later. Tell him how it was. But be sure to look out for all. I think they got Crystal. They got Weezy. They got J Dot. They got Big Ryan. They got
Mad Dog. Timo.
Mad Dog. Who? Timo.
J Dot.
J Dot. Twan.
Yeah, they got some diamonds, man.
So
they got some diamonds
listen, everyone around the world, and King Charles said it best. If y'all want to learn different styles of food, this y'all opportunity right now to really learn different styles of food besides who y'all normally learn from. And shout out to CFR for even creating that platform to even give y'all that privilege to even learn a different style of food. So I advise y'all not to miss none of that. So if y'all got the money to do it, then hop on it.
Yeah, I'm also doing the class too.
Thanks again, Jerron. Shout out Jerron. He got a man.
Y'all don't want to listen. The previous last year.
Listen, y'all don't want to miss Jerron's classes. Trust me, I've laughed with him, and I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely worth it. So
but that's February 12th. That's on the 12th. So definitely, it's gonna be a series of classes. Yeah, so the first one on the 12th, but it's gonna be a series of 4. So definitely know I'm coming with some fire. And as anytime y'all took my class, you know my cousin Solo always bring the heat for each class. So it's always gonna be some exclusives being played.
Once again, thank you. Together for TV 2 and Project Bust Down 5 comes out March 25th. The day after my birthday, all flame. Shout out my boy Solo.
This just reminded me of when I first was saying Project Bust Down 4 was coming out, and I was telling people about it. So y'all already know what it is for this next album.
Oh my God. I already heard a few of it at the after party at the Having Picnic last year. I was like, oh my God.
Yep.
All flame.
If you was at the after party, you got a chance to hear some. But this new album, man, that's all I'm saying, man.
Is that it, Cross?
Back to you, Boo Diddle.
All right. Also, besides the classes, J-Ron, he also do private classes as well. So
thank you, brother, bro.
Yeah, tap in with bro. I'm doing online classes, but I'm done with the beginner classes. I won't be doing beginner classes no more. Everything will be intermediate and advanced. For my just reasons, you know what I mean? We actually have people that's starting out teaching, and those are our beginner classes. J-Ron is doing a beginner class, so you know, I don't need to do a beginner class anymore. So if you want to challenge yourself, you know what I'm saying, just DM me, message me, text me, email me, you know what I mean? If you don't know any other social handle, matter of fact, please can y'all go subscribe behind the name YouTube channel to get all the content, share, like, you know, follow, share. I said share, like already. Follow us, you know what I mean? I just actually just looked at the newest episode, which was King Charles episode, just got uploaded like last week. So chime in with that. Anybody else got anything? I saw Twan up in here. Did you Twan, bro? Did you want to promote anything?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? For the month of February, Black History Month, we got our event space open for the whole month for the culture. So if you want to do an event for the culture, it's free of charge. Just inbox me and set your date. That's what the Urban Arc is doing for the culture. We lending out our space for anybody in the culture that want to do an event, whether it's a class, teach a class, do any type of event dealing with the culture. You can use our space for the month of February for Black History Month for the culture. So the Urban Arc is sponsoring that.
Big
That's fire, man.
And also, if you a DJ and you want to teach at the Urban Arc, inbox me too. We got classes going on.
Big facts, big facts. Oh, also, if y'all can reach out to Styles and give him Twan information, because that'd be a dope look to actually do the cage at the Urban Art. You know what I'm saying? To come, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's gonna get bigger. So that's the reason why I was actually putting that out there. So if we can share that to Styles, as far as you know what I mean, because that's a good look.
Oh, I forgot one more announcement. AG's doing a DJ class, DJ Corey and DJ Phil. Shout out TSFC as well too. So they're gonna be teaching new people how to DJ and I think also how to make a track. I just remember as well too.
Oh, big facts. Well, that's it, folks. We'll see y'all next weekend. I said next weekend, next week. Oh, I'm sleepy, bro. I've been shoveling snow all day, bro. I'm tired.
Hey,
I'm about to go do the same.
I know the pain, bro.
Y'all some good ones. Wouldn't be me.
So
did some work.
On that note, we will see y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? Same Wednesday night, same time. And we up out of here.
Hey, peace, love.
See you next weekend.